quickly before I start the video proper, I'm just going to show you what these stoves look like when they're lit indoors, because you can't really see it very well when we're outside. So just turn the gas on a hair. There you go. That's on a low heat. Let's crank it up. Down. That's at max chat. Let's try the other one. Let's try the fire maple. Okay, now the fire maple on the gas. That one lights up easier than the other little one. So low flame, roaring flame. Yeah, that's got a huge flame on it. Cool. Good morning and welcome to Matt Bar Outdoors. So today I've got a couple of new products to show you, a couple of stoves that have been sent to me by Amazon for my thoughts. Excellent. I've got an ultra small one and I've got one with some legs and a pressure regulator built into it as well. So we'll give those a little test this morning. I've also brought my other faithful dog. This is Odin. Who's this? This is Odin. Hopefully Odin's going to behave himself whilst I'm setting all this up and doing a bit of filming. Let's get these out of the box and have a look. Okay, so first off the bat we've got this Vodison branded stove. Comes in a nice little hard case with the dodgy carabiner. Inside then you get a little brass connector. I've used this before, I've shown it in one of my previous videos. You use this for connecting gas cans together. You get some rubber O-rings, so you can refill your old gas canisters using this. Nice little addition, they normally cost a few quid on their own. Okay, second off you get an igniter for the stove, so a little piezo electric one. Just click to use, and then the stove itself. Bring the dog over. Dog's trying to do a runner. Come on. Okay, so the stove, it's a nice little unit. Good boy. Good boy. Yes, that's very helpful. Thank you. This is all box fresh. I've not tried this out yet. Okay, inside then, in your stove, folds out, just like one of the pocket rocket type stoves. Just fold the legs out like that. Again, these legs, they're not. There's no real tension on those legs. Once you've got a pot set on it, it should be nice and flat. Happy days. Okay, gas adjustment valve there, just a standard open and close thing. Nothing crazy special there. Dog's trying to climb from my lap. Alright, hang on. He's getting tangled up in his lead. Okay then. Nice and easy to use. Just in case to screw it on. Standard Lindell valve type screw on. There you go. Shut the valves off. Yeah, screw them up tight. We've got a burnt nose dog. Nice, if you just grab our little igniter. Give him a little twist. Not getting anything. That valve is fully open, I'm not getting anything, so I think this igniter is dodgy. Odin, come! I'll just cut the camera a minute and we'll just find out what's going on. The problem's solved, so the actual fit of the stove onto the canister, I needed to tighten it on a little bit more just to get that gas flowing. Right, let's try it now. Okay, so it took a few clicks to get going. Now we're going. So you can't really see the flame, but it's certainly going. Open all the way. Yeah, we're getting some decent decent amount of flames coming off. It's fairly windy out today as well, so I've got to take that into account. Flames are being blown about a little bit, which is great. Not really what you want, as you can see. There you go, it's definitely going. Cool, so nice and easy, no dramas there. Let's have a look at the other stove. The other stove is by a company called Fire Maple. It's a Chinese firm. They are known for some of their cooking products, stoves and whatnot. This one's a little bit different from the non. This one's got a pressure regulator in it. Similar sort of concept as the Pocket Rocket Deluxe stove. So let's get it out of the bag and have a quick look. This one doesn't have a storage box with it, which, to be honest, I prefer. This one comes with a bag. Get rid of that. Nice little mesh storage bag. Takes up less space than the old plastic box. The only caveat is things tend to get stuck when you're trying to get them out of the bag. So you have to kind of wiggle it off. Finally got it out of the bag. Right, so this one, you've got three little legs again. There's no tension on these legs, and the outer legs just fold out like that. Nice and easy to do. One thing I have noticed with this stove, there's no Piezo Ignition on it. Most stoves of this sort of size, with the hose and the regulator on the end of the hose, they normally got a Piezo Ignition on it. This one's got the pressure regulation valve type setup, so the gas comes in, it comes up over the top of the flame, so in theory as the gas is coming through, it's going to heat the gas and you're going to increase the gas pressure going up into the burner, so this should work better in colder conditions. So let's plug this one in and give it a little go, see if we can get it to play ball. I'll show you the blurb on the back of the box as well. The weights on the rest of it. The other one, the smaller one, didn't have any specification with it. It just came in a small box. The other small one is £40, which, to be honest, that's comparable with an MSR Pocket Rocket. I think that's a little bit steep myself for the money they're asking. Right, let's fold that out. Get our dodgy Piezo Ignition thingamajig going. Let's put that over there. Let's fire it up, let's see what we get. That one lit first click, that's good. So that one's going. Don't know if you can hear that. You've definitely got flame. So that's going max chat, and it's getting blown about a little bit. So what I'm going to do, I'm not going to test out the tiny little one for boiling water, because to be honest I think they're both probably comparable for boil times, especially with no windshield and the temperature out today. So I'm just going to put this one on for a boil, and I'll show you in just a second. Okay, so it's been about 2 minutes and my cup of water is starting to get some bubbles in it, which is pretty good considering the water came out of the fridge this morning. I'm also sat outside with the wind blowing, so the flame's getting knocked around. But yeah, this seems a pretty powerful stove, sort of comparable with most other stoves on the market. So the Fire Maple brand then, as I said, is a fairly well established Chinese brand. They do some half decent stoves. What's it say on the box? So it says ultralight titanium gas stove. So it's not all titanium, the little arms on the end are. The rest of it's a bit of a mix. It gives you all the diameters and the weights. 135 grams. Titanium, stainless steel, aluminium, alloy, copper. That would be in the burner head. I don't know the price for this one actually, because it's just coming out onto the market now. Again, this is one that Amazon sent me for a little look at. So I'm under sort of no obligation as to say whether it's brilliant or crap. You know, I can kind of speak my mind on that one. So I think the results are speaking for themselves really. Considering we've got this amount of wind and it's fairly cold out, the gas pressure does seem to be maintaining itself. I'm not getting any sputtering or stalling, which I normally get with some of my other stoves. So I'm dead happy with that. I think that water is now hot enough for a cup of tea or coffee. So we'll just turn that off. I just want to burn my fingers. Yes, it's a little bit hot. I put the silicone radio control fuel hose you get for the little model cars. I put some of that on the handles, like a silicone stuff. So it's still pretty hot, so I'll give it a few seconds just to cool off. And I'll chuck some coffee in. This is a little spoon I got from a company called Boundless Voyage, another Amazon seller, a little titanium one. I like this one because it comes in a little baggie. I can chuck it in my cup and it doesn't rattle around. Just snap her out and then push the little retaining tab down to stop it folding up on you. Nice and easy. In comparison to the smaller stove that I was sent, I don't mind this one at all. I mean, this one's definitely sort of pocket sized. You get the decent sized case with it. You know, you get your little hard case, you get your igniter, your little brass refill adapter thing as well. So $39.99 for this one. Let's say comparable with the MSR Pocket Rocket. However, you don't get a source of ignition with the Pocket Rocket. You don't get the brass refill adapter with the Pocket Rocket. I guess you pay your money at £40. My money will personally be with the MSR brand because it's, you know, it's well respected, well established throughout the outdoors community. Having said that, though, you know, it's not to be sniffed at. It's a decent quality little stove, which takes up next to no space. I imagine I'll probably carry this one more than the Fire Maple because it's that little bit smaller, and I can just lob it straight into my backpack with some water in my Thai mug. So if I go out for the day with the dog, we should be pretty sorted. Now the dog's finally settled down, and yeah, he's just having a chomp on some sticks. I thought he was going to run into my gas burner whilst it was lit. Odin, he's a good boy. He's a good boy. We're working on his recall at the moment, and everything is very much treat orientated. So I just say the word. What's this? What's this? There we go. Good boy. He's a good boy. So yeah, that's the Vodison stove, and also get it in shot is the Fire Maple ultralight. As you can see, it's gone. It's all changed colour. That must be the titanium, which is obviously heat reactive. That's not. I can now pick this up. So it's only about a minute, and I can lift it off the stove. So if you do get a Thai mug, these little bits of silicone that you can buy off eBay, you can normally get a length of it for £1, £2, that kind of ballpark. It really does make a big difference when you come in to try and get your pots off the stove. You're less likely to burn your hands. So yeah, so I hope you found a little video of use. I'll try and put some links in the description on the video as well. My name's been Keith from Matt and Bear Outdoors, and hopefully I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye for now.